Welcome back, everybody, to more Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we defeated the god of order and fate, Yaldabaoth. And today we will continue with the Royal Content Expansion. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks, because today, we're doing things my way.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve. Can I talk to you for a minute? First off, thank you for taking my request. With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes.
Welcome back,
It will
Liz.
change, won't it?
I'm sure it will.
I believe so too. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made. I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
Why?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However, that will mean placing you on center stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country, but there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide. If you turn yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like my testimony is necessary for them to find Shido guilty. But there's no knowing what the police would do. They'd never let a phantom thief be the hero. If I take the stand and testify about Shido's crimes, everything can be taken care of. But before that...
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
There's no need for that.
You...
If they get their hands on the perpetrator, there'll be no need for him to turn himself in, no?
But how?
To think I'd get to see you so surprised. Honestly, it's pretty satisfying.
You said there's no need. Just what do you mean by that?
Exactly as it sounds. I'll agree to testify against Shido and his crimes. I assume that works for you?
You're turning yourself in?
That's right. I have no hidden agenda at this point. If I had to explain myself, I'd say it's simply personal principle that I repay my debts.
For the time being, at least, I'll take your word that you'll cooperate with the investigation.
That would save a lot of time.
I'm sorry. You can forget everything I just told you. I'll take him in myself. I won't try to claim that everything will turn out perfectly for you, but I would bet this case will reach its natural conclusion. No, in fact, I swear that this will be properly settled.
Shido and the masses have undergone a change of heart, and the case is headed towards its resolution. This must be how things were supposed to happen. What are you up to? I just got a message from Futaba saying she'll be coming over. Hurry up and come help us out at the store. All right. Okay, I'll be waiting. I should head home. The base game is already over. Now we're moving into the next leg of the game.
It's the same every year. So much for business.
Nobody's gonna come to this rundown cafe. Dude, Christmas.
Guess I'll close early then. Not that I have the money to go out anywhere.
And we should have a party here. Come on, Sojiro, I want a turkey.
Didn't you hear me? I don't have the cash. Shido's goddamn henchmen. They really had to come in here and wreck my business. I should send him a bill. Anyway, if you're here, I take it you're spending this Christmas alone?
So what if I am?
Sojiro, cut him some slack.
You poor lonely sap.
Hey, Sojiro! Turkey!
Look, I can't spend what I don't have.
Dude, I'm rich. Trust me, I've got the money. Let's go buy a good turkey.
Can't believe I've got a kid worrying about my financial situation. Hey, Futaba, go buy some snacks or something. We'll have that party after all.
Woohoo! I'm getting me some turkey!
No way that's gonna be enough. Oh well. Futaba's like a totally different person now. Just a short while ago, she couldn't even step foot outside her room.
That's thanks to you, Sojiro.
That's not true. You're the one who gave her the opportunity to change. By the way, you holding up okay? If you need anything.
I love both of these answers. This is fucking hysterical.
Well, you know, everything going on with you and the Phantom Thieves.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome home. That was quick. Did you get a turkey?
Like I could buy one with that pocket change you gave me. Cheapo Sojiro.
Sorry. I guess we'll order out then.
Psych! Ta-da! Look, Sojiro, isn't it incredible?
How the fuck did she get that?
Wait, is that a turkey? Where'd you get something like that?
I'll reveal my secret later. We ought to get this party started right away. I even got a cake, too.
What in the world's going on here?
Excuse me.
Still, I'm surprised you were able to get your hands on those. I don't remember giving you that much cash.
I pulled a lucky draw at the convenience store and won some gift certificates.
It's because it's Christmas.
What kind of luck is that?
Excuse me,
No
that
more
luck.
questioning the details. Come on. The turkey and the cake are both delicious. And they pair super well with your coffee, Sojiro.
Well, I guess I can't complain. It's kind of cliche, but a storybook Christmas like this is nice.
Who cares about cliche? Enjoy the fucking food.
Can't eat anymore. Sojiro.
Partied her heart out and fell fast asleep. Did all of today's excitement tucker her out? She's still such a kid at times like these. Look, I know I already mentioned this, but it's all thanks to you that Futaba's gotten back on her feet. Honestly, I'm grateful for what you've done. I can't do much, but if there's any way I can help you, don't hesitate to ask. It feels kind of weird actually wanting to act as your guardian. Well, you don't have to say anything you don't wanna. But remember, I'm on your side. That's all I've got to say.
Thank you.
I'm gonna trust you, okay? After all, a whole lot's happened this year. But things are looking up now, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Not only that, we got to eat turkey and cake.
Oh. Sojiro, no. You can't transform in here.
What?
This girl. What kind of dreams are running through that brain? Futaba's
Is
still
she imagining
cocked-eyed,
Sojiro
so
in the
let's wrap
metaverse?
up the party. You better help clean, though.
Akechi did what?
He turned himself into the police. Sis told me yesterday. He's admitted to being the perpetrator behind the recent cases.
And he's doing the right thing.
So he's alive.
Akechi-kun survived and owned up to what he did.
Well, I feel it's for the best. If Akechi-kun is alive and he can atone for his crimes, that's not a bad turn of events.
Right. Ain't that all stuff to be happy about?
I would say so, considering he was a psychotic serial murderer who was hell-bent on driving more people psychotic so that he could try and get recognition from his douchebag father shortly before killing him at the height of his plans. Yeah, no, I'm happy about this.
It's Christmas. We should enjoy the day to our heart's content.
I approve. Let everyone be merry to the max.
I'm the one who should be giving permission, you know. Well, as long as you don't go overboard, I guess you can go ahead and cut loose today.
Hell yeah! Merry Christmas!
He didn't hear a word of that.
It's Ryuji.
Fine.
Did you really expect him to not be over the top? Oh my god, that looks so good.
Oh my, this is quite a sight. I'm going to be entirely honest. I wasn't able to bring a dish. Instead, leave the dishwashing duties to me. I'll make sure they turn out beautifully immaculate.
This fucking guy.
Why don't we all just clean up together?
So, who brought what?
I brought that marinated seafood.
That's super good!
It may not be to everyone's tastes, but I brought that cheese plate.
Whoa! That smells like dirty socks. Oh. Oh, but it tastes great.
Thank goodness. Oh, is this a croquembouche? It's so cute.
I made that all by myself. All I did was buy some cream puffs and stack them up, though.
It's been arranged so artistically that I hesitate to sample it. When it comes to sweets, An truly has us beat.
But then, who brought this box over here?
Ooh, this looks like more sweets. Not mine, by the way.
Me? Kinda?
Ryuji brought sweets?
Ryuji and sweets.
Sweets.
Hey, what are you guys getting at?
It was just a bit unexpected is all. I had expected something along the lines of meat. For some reason, chicken comes to mind when I think of you.
Ryuji. Chicken.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in any sort of comparative way.
Please don't keep going. It just hurts even more.
Cheer up, Ryuji.
Did you hear what I just said?
Come on, don't get all depressed. Everyone's here to party.
Everyone. Oh. Mona-chan. I was trying my best not to mention it, but it's hard to avoid.
If only Mona could be here with us.
This is like the epilogue of the main game moving into...
Someone call for me?
We were just talking about...
moving into the DLC. Or rather, the expansion.
What? No way! I thought you disappeared!
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse. So, you stayed in reality as a cat? When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this. I headed back here right away, but it took a surprising amount of time.
If you were coming back here, you should have told us, moron!
We were so worried.
Sheesh. Well, I brought my own surprise back, too. I brought some fried chicken. This doesn't have anything to do with your conversation earlier, though. Any room left on the table?
Oh, now there's our chief for ya.
Talk about everything falling into place.
Mona's back!
Come on, let's get started. We're gonna party to celebrate our hard work and my grand return.
Don't push your luck.
Things are finally back to normal.
Now everyone really is here.
Here, try these sweets.
Greatest Christmas ever! And Morgana's back too. I'm so glad. Gosh, I think I'm tearing up again.
Hey!
Lady On, I'm glad to be back too. Morgana's happy as well. Here's a pic for you, Mona. A little post-party snapshot. Aha, a splendid picture. Yes, somehow seeing them together puts me at ease. You and him are pretty close by now, huh, Leon? He's family.
Nice.
Family, huh? So I'm basically your older brother, right? Anyway, don't go disappearing again, got it? I don't want to worry about you like that anymore. Futaba. That's right. Tonight's supposed to be a celebration. I'm glad I could be a part of it. I know I already said it, but thanks everyone. I'm glad I got to come back to you. Yeah. And we move to like a week later. We're down to only 1 day left of the year. I know it's sudden, but we're gonna throw a year-end party tomorrow. Kick ass! Are you gonna organize this, Futaba-chan? Thank you for letting us know. Sojiro's making New Year's Eve soba noodles for us. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? May I invite my sister? Go ahead. The whole place is reserved anyway. Then should we call Yoshizawa too? Morgana and Futaba already covered it, but she really helped him out in that palace before. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like she'll be busy at practice. I agree. Then, Leon, you're officially our event coordinator. It's your job to contact her. She'll be thrilled. All right, see you tomorrow.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited. Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away.
Hey, Yoshizawa.
Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
There's no need for modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him out too. In that case, I'll accept your offer.
At this point, I believe we have officially moved into bits involving the Royal expansion, as Kasumi was never originally part of Persona 5.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
So it's caught your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city.
Really?
I bought
'Cause it
for
looks
myself
gauche as
as a
fuck.
reward for the end of the year. What do you think about the scarf?
I prefer a knitted long scarf. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to him.
You've recognized its unique beauty as well.
Yeah, that wasn't a
I'd
compliment,
say it's a
Yusuke.
little too unique.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
Ah, yes. My apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's chow time.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing. You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks. I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please.
How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
Her stomach's bottomless.
Seriously? While being that thin?
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony. But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
For real?
Huh?
Wonderful!
His...
Congratulations, Senpai.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay. My criminal record. I thought they were talking about Akechi for a second. I'm
Of
sorry.
course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news. Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible. It's an actual real-life good ending.
And after that, the 2-hour
It's an
New Year
actual
special
real-life
of
good
Tokyo
ending.
Vice. A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up.
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
The year is winding down to its final moments. Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
Well, this is just from my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months. But in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year's gonna be even better for us. I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
See you next year, right?
Next year? Sojiro, Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready, chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
I love how Futaba is giving him all the orders. It's fucking adorable. Happy New Year! Oh shit, it's already the New Year! Let's make it a good one. Last year's end seems only yesterday. That's because it was yesterday. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. You have something in mind? I don't know, like a mochi eating contest or something. A prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. I don't know what we do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same. But not tomorrow. I got plans. Me too. Apologies. But any other time should be fine. Sure, we can pick a date later. Anyways, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one, guys.
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay? But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious, and being separated from all of you was really scary.
I think Igor decided to fully restore him after reality basically broke itself and then completely reformed into what it was supposed to be, as people saw it in terms of change. So, what he's implying is that he almost did actually cease to exist.
I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys. That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here.
Welcome home.
Yeah, thanks. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep.
Yeah.
I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
Me too. What the fuck? Why am I in a counselor's office? In my prisoner uniform?
Class will be dismissed momentarily. Class will be dismissed momentarily.
What? Where am I? I get the feeling that I need to go home. This looks like the school. I need to go home. So I hope everybody is ready for some seriously surreal shit.
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarships for college to make things easier for my mom.
I can hear a voice. Who is it? A butterfly? What's going on here? I should follow it.
If that never happened, I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with Shiho.
Was that An and Ryuji? What's going on here? What is this place?
My sister's been supporting the family. It's unrealistic to demand any more of her.
Makoto?
I'm helping Okumura Foods grow, with my father watching over me.
Haru? What is this? It feels like... Why am I remembering these now? Where are you going? I'm going home. Home? But isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it. Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. What? What? I feel like I had the most bizarre dream. What could it have meant? New Year's!
Good morning.
Were you still asleep, Kennedy-senpai? How'd you know? I was just guessing, but I suppose you did sound a bit sleepy too. Remember promising me that we'd go pay our respects to the shrine together on New Year's Day? Kinda. Great! Well, today's the day, if you want to keep that promise. I realize this may be a bit forward of me, but what do you say to accompanying me to the Meiji Shrine this afternoon? I'm already looking forward to it.
I'm so happy.
Really? Me too. It'll probably be pretty crowded today, but it oughtn't to be too bad during the afternoon at least. I'm sure we'll be fine. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be so crowded. Oh, Shoot! I hope that doesn't count as me wishing before making my offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting on you.
Well, let's meet at the shrine around noon. I'll see you then. If you're awake, could you lend me a hand? On my way.
Sorry to make work your first activity of the new year.
Did you see the way reality's color palette seemed to warp right there?
Oh, that reminds me. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
We're especially grateful you're open today. You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Yeah.
Right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine for the new year?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
Studley guy. I want you to keep that in mind when you figure out who the fuck that actually is. I'll give you a hint. My cat disappeared. Excuse me, but who are you?
Who am I? Are you still half asleep or something?
What bam?
Oh, looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan.
I picked it out with my mom.
What did you just say?
Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes later. Well, time to make like a tree.
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Sorry, but I think I'll be getting there sooner than I expected. It was way less crowded than I thought it would be. Did my wish actually come true? Maybe it did. I'll wait by the entrance once I get there. Don't worry, no need to hurry.
What's up?
You need to hear this guy's voice again?
Are you still half asleep or something? Who am I? Are you still half asleep or something?
Can you figure out who it is now? It's Adrian from...
You have plans for today or something?
I promised to do something.
Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Have fun. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
It's Morgana, but it's Adrian. That reminds me. I still haven't seen Morgana today. Where could he have gone? Anyway, I need to head over to the Meiji Shrine. The biggest clue that that's actually Morgana sitting in that chair is his eyes, because Morgana has piercing, vibrant blue eyes, and so does that guy. How many people are from Miraculous Ladybug? Oh, the biggest clue is you fucking saying I'm missing a cat. The game doesn't keep it a secret long either. She looks gorgeous in that yukata. Jesus Christ.
Do I look weird?
Not at all.
Sorry for the short notice.
Also, you might have noticed something else weird is technically wrong here, because Futaba mentioned that she went and got something with her mother. Her mother's dead.
I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we?
Yeah. Something really screwy's going on here.
I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
Man, the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one.
That is true, but
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
I love how the game calls Morgana's human form Studley Guy, by the way.
Coincidences can there be in one day? And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
that would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Indeed, but due to this fortuitous turn of fate, I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai?
Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
He's taking in the
So, what do you
sights
wanna
with
do
an
after this?
artistic eye
If we've
because
got
it's
the
what he
time for
does.
it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
I have somewhere to be as well.
Heading out with your family? Don't you mean
too.
you just your sister?
I'll be dining with my father somewhere. I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Well, looks like you're all... Maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're into. Well, looks like you're all busy.
I want to play this for you guys one more time because if you'll remember, the whole reason Futaba had a palace was the death of her mother.
I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Let me play that one more time for effect.
I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
She's talking like her mother's not dead. Why does nobody find that strange?
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet.
It's like no one's making any sense.
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Looks like it's just us now. Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, Senpai?
I'm sorry. I kind of want to do that. I'm not going
Well,
to.
we did just run into everyone else. Maybe that was your wish.
What was your wish, Kasumi?
Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry. It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the
Fucking
station to
Adrian
get
thing,
me.
Jesus.
My family is kind of serious about their get-togethers.
You should get going then.
I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station.
Her father's not dead. Her father is fine.
Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all. Now, who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before. My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Okay, I don't know
all
anything
the
about
time.
Miraculous Ladybug. I've never seen
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
it. It looks good on you.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What the fuck was that?
Something wrong?
No,
Deal with
nothing.
me fangirling.
Well then, senpai, please excuse us.
Yeah, did you see that? It was like reality glitched out for a second. I don't have any other plans for today. I should head back to my room. Morgana still hasn't returned. I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. Also, if you look at the fucking... First of all, you should also notice something about what Ryuji said back there. The time date looks really funky. But also, Ryuji mentioned that he needs to see what the track team is doing. The track team hates him. Why the fuck is he somehow all buddy-buddy with the track team now? And Makoto mentioned that she needed to go spend time with her family. What do you mean family? Wasn't your sister the only family member you had left? 'Cause your father was killed in police action? Why are you talking like that family is plural? Hey, do we have our first dream of the year today? Do we? I thought that was tomorrow night. Is it that big a deal? You just have your first dream whenever it happens. Hey, this is important. I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. Then it doesn't count. Duh. Here, take a look at this. Maybe it'll help you have good dreams. Oh, I don't know. That might make me have good dreams. Except for the fact that you four look like Power Rangers in Japan. Without your spandex suits on, with wearing those outfits. Huh? When'd you take this? It's not a dream if it's a nightmare. Yes it is. It's just a bad dream. It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. Though, maybe we should have taken a full group shot, since we were all meeting up anyway. This photo is good in its own way. Indeed. I believe it will inspire some good dreams. But you gotta dream of of specific things if you want to have a good year, right? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji, sheep, and okra? Sounds messy. It was Mount Fuji, a hawk, and eggplant, in that order. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make myself dream about that. I sincerely doubt you can brute force yourself into dreams. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty. I gotta go to bed anyway. I got practice tomorrow too. What happened this afternoon can't be normal. Something is wrong. What did you miss? Futaba is talking like her mother's not dead. Makoto's talking like her father's not dead. Ryuji's talking like the track team doesn't hate his guts. And Morgana's human all of a sudden. I can feel a warm breeze on my face. This is where this gets really fucking weird. I sense someone's presence. What the actual fuck are you doing in my bed, you asshole? What's going on here?
Huh? I was just sleeping. Hey, you've been acting kind of weird since yesterday. What's going on?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
Who the fuck was that? Why does reality keep warping?
Beans are the best!
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny. Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality.
Wakaba?
Trying to get hitched sometime soon.
Thanks, but no.
Also, I have to say this. I'm sorry, but Wakaba's voice actress sounds terrible.
Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Good morning.
Sphinx lady. And you are?
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any.
No,
pranks
none
with
of them
her.
realize that this is
Only
all
blow up in
very
your
wrong.
face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
And I'm also going to give you a hint, by the way, Liz. We haven't gone back in time.
Your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Yeah, now I'm remembering Wakaba. Wait a minute, Wakaba's dead. Why am I talking to a dead woman?
What's up? Not feeling so good?
Excuse me.
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
What?
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you?
Don't tell me.
Don't tell you what? Morgana's arrived for breakfast? Seriously, are you alright?
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat.
Is
Bet
it
you
a
just
palace? I wouldn't say it's a palace, but I would say
Thank you for the
it's
food.
coming from
I
one.
can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
Other stuff too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
Okay, now her voice acting sounds less weird.
Be careful.
Her initial voice acting sounded so fucking Uncanny Valley. Morgana is supposed to be a cat, and Wakaba, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
Okay! Just what the fuck is going on?
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment.
Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
Why are you not in prison?
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry, sorry.
I guess I'll start the
You know, don't you? We have to discuss this.
You remember?
That's right. Just like you seem to be. Come on.
Yeah. Akechi, we are on drugs. Please save us. It should be pretty obvious it's not drugs.
Well then, let's try to sort through this situation.
He's likely to stab us in the back later. No, Akechi is actually reneged at the end. Why are you here?
That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
Yeah.
Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
They let you walk?
Yes, I was acquitted of all charges. It's absolutely preposterous.
He was acquitted of all charges after admitting to multiple murders and multiple mass slaughters. Can somebody please tell me how that makes sense?
More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation.
Yes!
What's even more unbelievable to me is...
Wakaba.
That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. What say we join forces on this?
What would we do?
I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
He's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. It may be best to work with Akechi on this.
Have you made up your mind?
What do you need me to do?
Well, first I need information.
Yeah, he should be dead, by the way. That's another weird detail. Not only did he come back to life earlier and confess to all the murders and all the psychotic breakdown incidents, he should be dead right now. But he also should be in prison if he's not dead.
Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace? I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year.
I want to point this out more clearly. Listen very carefully to how he says this line.
Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace?
I want you to consider what that implies.
And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it. Go ahead.
This is some fourth dimensional warp fuckery going on.
I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
Calm down.
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago.
What?
Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
I'll be on my way. We encountered...
I'll see you soon.
I'm going to pause this just to be able to explain. Earlier in the game, we encountered a palace. If you'll remember, it was a big, bright, shining palace with this giant-ass strobe light fucking disco ball at the top of it before we went inside to rescue Kasumi because she was trapped in there briefly. We never figured out who that palace was tied to. Huh. Now that's coming back to bite us in the ass.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace.
I guess she spotted one.
Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right? I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Akechi, if you make one wrong move, I'm gonna shank you so fast, you're not even gonna be able to say, oh fuck, before you realize you're dead. No, it's not the Holy Grail. This is something else.
We just happened to be together when he got your call.
The Holy Grail was destroyed. Yaldabaoth is dead.
First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
And everybody's acting like they can't see it.
You know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
You can tell him.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it.
The game will
Seems,
explain
but it
here in a
doesn't
while.
evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here,
It's not
we may
Kasumi's,
be better
and it's
off
not
taking
related to her.
immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Now that she has a persona of her own, she can't have a palace. That's actually how it works. But I will tell you, this palace is related to somebody we've seen before in the game. It is somebody you forged a very deep confidant link with, or I did, technically. And it's somebody who was not a playable character.
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof.
Maybe.
But it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just
Maybe.
go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means
Even
to
if it
do
was
so.
him, how could he have done this?
Oh, it's...
The Metaverse Navigator icon is back on my home screen.
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history. How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing
That
to
is a
bring me
good
with you?
question. Why would
I
it be
can't
the
put my
counselor?
finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
Infiltration time.
That settles it.
All right, let's do it.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is. What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Pebbles.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
His name was Maruki. Oh look, your true outfit.
True outfit?
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move out.
That's strange. Of all the things here, we can't access the Velvet Room. Now, how could we have been cut off from that?
We found a treasure chest! And what?
3 revival beads, 2 soul foods, and a heal charm. Feel like that chest is stalking us up for something. What the fuck? This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the
No.
entrance.
Let's
Let's
depart.
keep going. Sliding like that on that surface would not work that way. There are so many people here. No, this is not the Velvet Room. We've been cut off from the Velvet Room. Stop being a twat. What do you mean? I'm losing my shit. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome. Thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of your specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy? What kind of place is this? Good question.
Somewhere.
This is perfect.
I knew that therapist was a scam.
You aren't among those who desire salvation.
How the fuck would you know that? Take us to your ruler.
Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Because my pain made me what I am.
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes. Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support.
We're not gonna need support.
Scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
I love you, Akechi.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
Don't worry, dear. I had to adjust to him being a blithering psychopath, too. Negidolone! Jesus!
It's time. You're mine.
Of course, you and Akechi, you're both psychos. I mean, not wrong.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes.
The look on her fucking face!
It said something about research, and also something about
She's scared to the
You
daylight.
mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
Because of course you would find a random map
so
lying on the floor.
I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
Yep, this is his normal.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
You're busted. Dickhead. Not really a dickhead. She was kind of a dickhead for saying that behind his back when he was right there.
Show me your true form.
it wouldn't block the Velvet Room under normal circumstances. In that instance and thought process, you are correct. Mafridine!
That's one enemy immobilized. Finish it, Joker! They're just as strong as we are, but they can't take our blast attacks. Don't rush it.
Allow me.
He can't not know how much of it. He knows how much of a psycho and a creep he is. What you're failing to realize is Akechi doesn't care.
Too late to be sorry.
Okay. A good battling.
He doesn't give a shit that he's a
Seems to be a safe
lunatic.
room near us. Let's find it and take him.
I'll reveal your true form.
Akechi needs to get a grip. He does have a grip. He's perfectly lucid and in control.
Go down.
He's just a psychopath. This is how a psychopath behaves. I'm gonna let you figure out if it's Maruki or not by letting the game reveal it.
Time again. Piss me off.
That fucking end screen, Jesus Christ.
If our enemies really
Seeing
are
other
this weak,
people and
they won't
confirming
even
his
be good
psychopathy
practice.
is not a reason to be a dick. It is a reason to be a dick if that person happens to be violating basic social etiquette. And that basic social etiquette would be, gee, I don't know, talking about somebody
Shall we
behind
take
their
a rest?
back while they're right there.
Let's get.
What?
Also, he's not going to pretend that he's not a lunatic just because it unsettles her.
That voice. Look. No way.
Is that Yoshizawa's dad?
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's
Would you
able
go
to
up
calm
to someone
down.
like Akechi and be like, "Hey, bro, are you fucking delusional?" No, I might ask him if this is his normal because this is a very different side of him.
Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa.
You just lied to my face.
I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right?
Yeah.
But how was this video?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Kasumi's sister, keep that statement in mind because this is a little bit more complicated than that.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
It's not related to Kasumi. The palace
When was it
itself
that you
is
said you
not.
became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Last spring.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
No, it's not one of her family members.
I can feel it.
Hello, Pebbles. I know, I hear you talking. I'm not lying. When I tell you that it is not somebody related to Kasumi, I'm not lying.
See it.
This
He's
place is
lying. He's so
enormous.
scandalous.
What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
I'm just not telling you the answer
one about
directly.
Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
So be it.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Do not search for pain. That leads only to tragedy. Interesting. Jesus, girl, calm down.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Brute force won't do anything here. You're resistant to physical attacks. Go down.
Let's dance! Let's finish this!
Feel my power.
No, the palace is not of a ghost. I love that lunatic laugh of his. It's hilarious. He nullifies curse damage, you idiots!
Ravage them. Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks.
Persona! Victory is ours!
Persona!
There's a few people it could be. Riot gun! It sounds like you're cackling. Yes, it does. I will give you that. It actually does sound like that.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy.
Mercy?
In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
No, it's not the butterfly.
I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today.
You're about to figure out exactly what's wrong with Yoshizawa.
Seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire.
That should tell you what happened.
Both of us have the same dream, to be
That's her sister who died, and she took her sister's name because she felt like a failure.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
Did you hear that? Listen to that voice.
I really hope this helped you understand.
A man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Now you have your answer.
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
That's a good question. Why is he doing this? Kasumi, are you okay?
Thanks for your concern.
Even though that's not your real
really.
fucking name.
Let's go.
Rev just used the context clues the game gives you in order to figure out who it was and compared them with mine. I'm very impressed he figured it out that quickly.
Show me your true form.
I didn't exactly make it hard to understand either, though.
We've got them surrounded. They're weak against nuclear attacks. Come, I want to see a mushroom cloud in here. That's two knocked down. But you can do more, can't you, Joker?
It's not just about making everybody in the world happy. For Maruki-san, it is a little bit deeper than that. And he will explain.
Don't move.
Let's show them all.
Yes, you were able to figure it out, Liz.
That's the landing.
Nicola and his Age of Compassion. Okay. I don't know if I would compare this to Dark Souls at all. Or, well, Elden Ring in that case. But you get the idea. Oh, there's a thing here. Red phosphorus. Your daily war crime reminder. Yes, he will explain what he's doing right now. Just have patience and listen, woman.
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki.
I also mentioned how a Persona user can't have a palace. Maruki is the only character in the game and in the series that I know of that breaks this rule.
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're
He's got a loophole, yes.
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
No, I don't.
You created it?
That's right. I've gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
So, yeah, he's warped reality because his persona, when he awakened to it, allows him to alter reality in order to give people a world of their wishing desires. Change it back.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
Come here, Pebbles.
Right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change
Come
your
here,
minds.
Pebbles.
But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well.
Come here.
Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
This is how you can see he is no weaker than Yaldabaoth. And actually, I would argue he's definitely a much tougher
brutal,
final
huh?
boss.
Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine.
I'll be right back while this plays.
Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What?
She got angry and she lost her head. She ran recklessly without thinking. Her sister saved her life.
Kasumi.
At the cost of her own. Kasumi has been dead this whole time. We've been talking to Sumire. Because Sumire couldn't stand being herself. Because being herself meant being a failure. She was the sister that was always forced to live in the shadow of her elder sibling. And she got her sister killed by accident.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
Kasumi?
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister.
Yes, thank you. She just told us that. Why did you need to start by reiterating the same fucking thing? Idiot.
But for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed. So to the people around her,
she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa is written inside.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start.
Why do you say that like you knew or that it matters?
However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him.
This is where it all starts to make sense.
If Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
No, that's not why you did that. You did that so you could live your sister's glory as your sister and not live in her shadow and the grief you caused when she died. That's why you did that. You're still lying to yourself, Sumire.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right, limited as it was. I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment.
Put myself in her shoes? I don't know what the hell I would do, but trying to replace my dead sibling isn't what I would want, Maruki!
Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
So you'd have her live a lie her entire life? Made up of bullshit so she could have a honeyed dream of existence? She wouldn't be alive! She would be living your horseshit interpretation of what she wants!
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate.
Maruki, whether you want to admit it or not, that's the truth. You used her as an example to prove that you could fix people by changing their cognition of their lives, by removing the trauma that made her suffer. But that trauma also made her strong. Overcoming our traumas, our struggles, and our suffering is part of what builds our character. It's what makes us able to become stronger. Without it, we wither, we break, we fade. You're taking away the right to overcome our trials.
Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition.
Giving everybody what they want doesn't fix this world.
Of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its rulers' desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
It didn't choose you to do this! You chose to do this! You arrogant asshole! How dare you claim the world bestowed that duty on you? You gave yourself that duty, that charge, that psychotic fucking pipe dream of a perfect world where no one gets hurt. People struggle. People overcome. Life isn't always fair. Accepting that is part of growing up. Accepting that you have to fight for what you want sometimes, and you might not always get it, is part of growing. You're taking that away from everyone. That doesn't fix them. That turns them into shallow children. Is that really salvation?
The cruelties of history will vanish, and everyone will live their lives just as they've always dreamed them to be. If you don't call that salvation, then what would it be?
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand.
See, that's the problem. This is all Maruki's interpretation of what true happiness would bring. This is his interpretation of what saving the world is. Akechi is actually entirely correct here. This is brainwashing. You're trying to brainwash the entire world to live a lie in order to make them, what? Live in a comfortable fake happiness? My grandfather died when I was 12. I've never stopped missing him. I wouldn't want him to be brought back like this. It defeats the point of living.
Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Don't be manipulated.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here.
It's her problem to solve. It's her trauma to overcome. Her trial. You can't just impose yourself on that and call that justice. You can't take that away from her. You tell me not to judge her, but you're judging her too. You're judging her as too weak to be able to learn how to live with what she's done. To live with what's happened. Who are you to judge people like this? You self-righteous idiot!
But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
Here's the trick. You can accept his reality at any point, but it will trigger a bad ending to the game once you do. I'm not doing that because the ending to this game, when you do it right, is too good to deny. And it's such a spectacular spectacle that I can't deny anybody that. And I realize the way I just said that probably sounds a little stupid, but you get the idea.
No deal
I'll
so
find
far,
my
huh?
own happiness.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back.
Who are you to decide that?
That you reject the reality she desires.
What she
reality
wants
where she
and what
lives as
she
Kasumi
needs are
Yoshizawa.
not the same. This isn't reality.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her
seen this
wishes when you
hentai
say
before.
such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well.
No,
I
you're
honestly
not.
do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
Ask me if I care. Here we go with this Call of Cthulhu bullshit.
I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
You can't take away people's dreams and their right to a life that's honest.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
Speak for yourself, Catchy.
Rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
I love you, Akechi. Oh shit.
Can't hurt me.
He's still alive.
Here. Come.
That way he doesn't just drop dead.
Lakshmi. There. No time for thanks. You thought that would hit me.
Kill the tentacle monster before it gets close to the simulator.
These guys are powerful and immune to curse attacks. I'll break them.
Riot gun!
These guys are powerful and immune to curse attacks.
And I don't have a wind spell. God damn it.
All right.
He can't hit me for shit. As I speak. I was gonna say, he's missed most of his attacks on me. Is that Maruki's persona? No, that's just another one of the shadows that he employs in his palace. That's not actually his persona. We're not gonna get to see his persona for a while. Yes, I've seen the comments.
Persona. That should do. Persona. These guys are powerful and immune to curse attacks. It's time. There. You thought that would hit me. You thought that would hit me.
You know, you're not the only one who can cast Megiddola on asshole.
Persona!
good question.
No, such pathetic attempts won't be enough as this.
This just won't go down. We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. Move!
It's showtime!
No more games! Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Hand her over.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it.
This
Don't
is
worry about
harming her.
Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now.
Fine.
I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
I'm worried about Sumire.
I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own.
All right.
I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. Welcome home. You sure we're out late? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. What I'd learned, they believe she's been at a training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki is really changing reality, our physical reality, as he sees fit. It's unbelievable. In all honesty, I agree. Unfortunately, it's the truth of the matter. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Thanks. Remember what we agreed upon before? We made a deal here. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Ann and I can... How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it, Kennedy-kun. It seems this reality is one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. That bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Are you happy? Huh? Where's this coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say I'm happy. Do you like this reality? Like reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone else, so... Wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace. And that's when I met you guys. When we'd go into a mementos, I'd transform into a... Keep thinking it through. Huh? Okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry. I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It seems all I can do now is wait. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out town.
Hmm?
I need to go find them.
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
You'll see me tomorrow.
That's all anyone talks about now.
For real?
Oh my god, you did it, Shiho! I knew you could! It's all thanks to you supporting me, Anne. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort, and now you're finally being recognized.
Huh?
Leon? I can't believe it! Over here! Sleep well. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see, Kennedy-kun. Do you remember me? Shiho Suzui, right? Wow, you remembered me? We didn't even get to talk that much since I transferred to another school so early in the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember. What with the bragging? I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Oh, Anne. Sorry you have to put up with all that, Kennedy-kun. Shiho was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho. Aw, you're too much. The two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this is the reality that Anne wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back. After more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs. But all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. Are you happy with Shiho now? Huh? What does that mean? Of course I am. Do you prefer things this way? This way? I mean, both you and Shiho are here, and everything's going great. It's definitely better than the alternative. Like when we... Wait. Huh?
But...
Something is... I remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die. But then I met everyone, and... I'll be waiting for you. What is that? Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this. Huh? I just... Anne? What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, Leon. I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you later, Kennedy-kun. It seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. Shiho actually, in Anne's social link, fully recovers from the hospital and does a lot of physical therapy to get back to where she's at. Anne seemed happy to be with Shiho, who was able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Morgana is here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. Take your time, Morgana.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Her father's alive. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes.
I agree. The research says this community is the most interested in high-quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, Leon-kun? I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes. He's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh-ho! To think you'd have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait!
Jeez, Father. Don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, with such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand? Oh, Father. Is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. It seems this reality is the one that Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend to her. Please keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father. Oh, would you care to do something together, Leon-kun? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yes, he is. Thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. But he's honest and caring. He's really my ideal father. Has your dream come true? My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait. I'll be waiting for you. Oh, okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by the crushing of the hearts of others?
Excuse me?
What? That just now... That was...
Haru, what's the matter?
Nothing, Father. Nothing, really.
You must be getting exhausted after all this survey. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time.
Seems all I can do now is wait. I should head home. Haru seemed happy being able to talk to her father without fear. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Alright, and sadly I have to end things here. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to take a look at my YouTube and my Discord in order to be able to add suggestions for things I might be able to play in the future, and to be able to catch up on all my previous streams. Have a great day, everybody.